Right, Gemini. So this is part 3. So remember,
12 rules is on the website. You can book a face-to-face. There's the tarot coaching just for people who are watching in different parts. Again, I'm just trying new stuff. And that's what I recommend for you. I was the same for a while. I was staying in the same type of methods. I was doing the same type of thing. Stop being scared to try different things. Stop being scared to, so what if it looks messy? So what if people judge it? So what if people are like, oh, Elisa used to do a 40-minute video. Now she's doing these parts. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm trying different things. Either get on board and support me, or you can just leave. And I don't mean to be a bitch when I say that. I love me Geminis, I do, but I'm saying stop trying to people please. I was doing the same thing. I was like, oh, if I don't do a 40, no, right? We want to try new things and we learn through trying new things. So that's the message this week. Some people will like it, some people won't. So to finish in this last 10 minutes, because on TikTok you can only do it in 10-minute parts, let's do some Gemini man. So the Gemini man as well, there is a divine feminine in your life. There is a beautiful, beautiful woman. This could be the one. Okay, so don't fuck it up. Don't overthink. Don't let past betrayals. That's the message for Geminis. The message for Geminis this week is that it's time to clean up. The devil is attacking us. He's attacking everyone. He's attacking every sign. He's coming to bury humanity. He wants the earth kingdom for himself. And the only way we're going to win this motherfucking fight is if people stop acting demonic and they think about themselves, they get their own house in order. That's in the Bible. Okay, before you go out there fixing everything else, get your own house in order. That's a big one that you can do to the world by getting yourself balanced, by working on yourself, okay, by being as good as you can be without being a martyr, without being a fool. Because sometimes people think being a good person is not speaking the truth or not calling people out. Absolutely no. Being a good person is holding people to account. Being a good person is speaking the truth, okay? But being a good person is, as you're winning, you're helping other people win, okay? So I feel like for Gemini, it's just, it is a week, and this is really coming through so strongly about, trust me now, how you'll feel proud is when you say you're going to do something, you do it. And that you don't give yourself excuses. You don't sit there going, oh yeah, but this is happening and this person's doing this and I haven't got the resources and I haven't got, no. It's all out there, Gemini. But if we haven't got it, it's because we're not doing it right. We're going to the wrong people. We're asking the wrong people. We're not leveling up in ourselves. Geminis need to change the perspective this week. And if you do, I'm telling you, some of you are living in a very low frequency perspective. And that's what's bringing no resources. You know, like I said, you're going to have your haters, you're going to have your detractors, you're going to have so many things trying to block you, right? But your job is to be like, okay, I'm not naive. I've learned some pretty harsh lessons. I've had some pretty hard betrayals. Game on, okay? So for the Gemini man, like I said, I do think there's a powerful love coming in for you. But again, are you open to receiving it? Is the message here. Let's see what else we're seeing. But Geminis are being told you're going to start feeling pretty gangster when you commit to what you're saying. You want to know what the real win in this world is? Not selling out. Being authentic. Knowing who you are and not allowing people to make you someone you're not. That's the real win, right? Okay. Let them snigger. Let them talk. We don't care about you. You don't even care about you. Okay, stop. I mean, you're basing your life off what? Fake cunts? Like the fake. Most of the people who you asked about are fake. Okay? Step into your truth, live from your truth, and whoever that pisses off, not our problem. And you know the line, don't cross on it. But don't walk around with an attitude every day and overly defensive. Just relax, right? Just start getting your own shit in order. Be in your own business, focused on yourself is a message for the cops. Some of you are disappointed, like that's what I'm saying. Like some of you are living out through the past. The Four of Cups person is like someone who broods a lot. You need to stop brooding. You need to stop projecting. You need to stop deflecting. You need to stop giving yourself excuses. Some of you, the old is not working. It's time to try new things. And it's through trying new things that you'll come up with new skills, new methods, new money-making opportunities, and love. Okay? For the Gemini man, this is love that's being presented to you, but because of the past. I'm also getting a message for Gemini that Geminis want certain things, but God is telling you, take what you need, not what you want. The creator, the higher self, not everyone believes in God, I respect that, right? But the higher self, the creator, whatever you believe in, is telling you that sometimes we want something, sometimes we think we need a person, sometimes we really want to do something, but it's better to leave that person or to leave that thing because there's a better way. You need to open your mind. You have boxed yourself in, and it's making you rigid and it's making you triggered. You need to let go, because some of you, there's a much better person coming for you. There's a much better version coming for you. There's much better opportunities coming for you. The devil, again. So this can be our own dark side, but it can be the devil who's toying with us. And you just need to, you know, yeah, Five of Pentacles reversed. Something is telling you you can't lose something. Something is manipulating you, but it's a lie. But the message I'm getting for using these three parts is like, tell me the message in Gemini in itself, what it needs to do in itself this week. I hear growth, new energy. Page of Wands is all about newness. Page of Wands is all about a person whose energy is positive. It's not negative, it's not depleted, it's not worst case scenario. Page of Wands is all about that good energy. You know, your energy is in good places, your energy is feeling good, okay? Seven of Cups. Some of you have got many ideas that you can put into action. And I do think you're going to do amazing stuff. But what's important is if you're going to achieve it, you need to write things down. You need to be systematic. You need to be putting your energy in the right places. You need to be balanced, giving yourself time to press, giving yourself time to pull back. Okay, Six of Wands. Victory. Okay. So what I'm getting with some of you is that the frustration is good. Some of you are feeling angry, some of you are feeling disappointed, but they're saying that this is all good because it's going to lead to new ideas, it's going to lead to emotions, it's going to lead to triggers that are going to lead to success. The people who've betrayed you, the people who've left you. Okay, God had 12 people at his table, Gemini. 12 gangsters. We're not looking for the peasants and the dickheads and the lost. We're looking for the wolves and the gangsters. Stop crying, okay, for the fucking idiots and get yourself surrounded by the wolves and the gangsters, okay? The wolves don't sit with the sheep. Okay, now listen, leave the sheep alone. They're just weak and it's not their fault. It's just part of, you know, don't go to war with them. Just let them be sheep, okay? Just go sit with the wolves, go sit with the gangsters, go and sit with the G's, because that's where you belong. But on a serious note, some of you have got a lot of ideas and you can make yourself, you can achieve all of these ideas if you're willing to do things one step at a time. Some of you are too stimulated, you're too distracted, you're doing too much at once. Slow the fuck down. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So Six of Wands can be a person who's posing. In other words, they're trying so busily to prove something. Stop doing all that. You've got nothing to prove to nobody. You don't have to negotiate with nobody. Nobody. Now, there will be people who naturally you want in your life, so you will compromise with those people. Like I said, general respect should be the fundamentals of everybody, because every human is worth respect. So respect is fine, right? But also, as you become tuned in, you know who to avoid and you know who to trust, right? It's just about, I think you just need to calm down. The more that you can do work on calming yourself down, relaxing, not living through old emotion, old memory. Okay, it's kind of hard to do Gemini's readings right now. I know I'm going to get onto these other signs to be able to do 10 minutes and get the message out. But for Gemini's right now, there's so much coming up within us. There's so much potential, there's so much, and that's why it's really important to focus on the people who matter to you, show standard respect to people outside, but to know that most people don't matter in your journey. I'm sorry, but it's the facts. You know? So show basic respect, but also focus on your fucking self. Focus on what you're trying to achieve. Focus on the people who matter to you. Focus on the things that matter to you. Some of you are all over the place and you're sabotaging and you're just distracted and you need to stop, okay? Some of you need to ask for help as well. There is divine help that's coming. Some of you there can be help through friends, family. See, like this is connecting with your heart space, refilling yourself up, purifying yourself, forgetting about other people. Where focus goes, energy flows. I think some of you need to slow down this week and do things in a systematic manner. If you clean up your act, Gemini. Remember what we talked about, get your own house in order. That's what Gemini needs to do this week. Focus less on other people, get your own house in order. And wherever you're triggered and pissed off and feel devalued, that's the answer. They're the people you need to get out of your life. That's the change you need to make. Some of you want love, well, it's there. Some of you want to put all of these ideas into action. Well, you can do it. The divine is telling you, but you need to do it in a systematic, one step at a time. But this week, the collective message for Gemini is clean up. Check out the privates in the description below. I'll speak to you soon.